Hello Libra, hello and welcome to your general tarot card reading for the first half of December. So this is a forecast for the first 2 weeks. So Libra, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull one of those oracle cards as a spiritual message for you. Nextly, I'm going to use two Rider-Waite decks, and I'm going to pull 8 cards in total, and they're going to kind of represent what the future might hold for you in those 2 first weeks of December for you, Libra. Then those 3. The first one going to be representing what to focus on, what should be ideally the main focus for you during this time. And then what to release, and the suggestion of the best possible way forward. And additional commentary by my beloved Prince. And I'm going to leave it until the very, very, very end. So Libra, without further ado, let's see what the message is. Hope. The message is hope. So what does it say? Your loved ones in spirit world know when to reach out if they see you at the low point. Whenever you are caught up in difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. Wow, Libra, that is a very beautiful message. So let's see what we have in here. Oh, Libra, I think I'm loving it. Yes, you will be forced to say something you what came through, that you will be forced to say something that is painful but true. I think what to focus on, we have a Page of Pentacles, what to release, 10 of Cups, and yeah, you just have to go and force something. So what do we have here? We have the Queen of Cups, we have the Moon, 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, the Justice, and Justice is representing you, and there's a 3 of Swords over here, and 3 of Swords is representing Libra in Saturn. And basically what those 2 are talking about, that when you have them, when you have that combination Libra and Saturn is far much stronger, and Saturn is kind of a driving force. It's not about he is just relentless. Saturn is relentless, and he is driving things in order to dissolve them, towards bring things to the light by dissolving them. That's how I see it in those terms. And basically, because Saturn is stronger, the truth would have to be told nevertheless, how painful it might be or how hurtful it might be, and you cannot keep the balance. It's just you will be kind of, your hand will be forced to do so. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. So it starts from the Queen of Cups. So there might be someone who is offering someone, there might be a friendship, there might be a relationship, someone who is well balanced, someone who is able to help you, to provide you with hope indeed, and someone who is able to share with you her or his experiences and kind of provide you with some kind of I would say hope, most definitely hope, and also something that they will be able to offer you, something that is going to be very tangible as well. Equally, the Queen of Cups over here might be talking about some kind of phase of discovery, you going into developing things and knowing that it's going to take time for it to come about. The moon is indicating of looking for solutions, looking for the truth situation, kind of feeling confused, feeling all alone, feeling kind of, what do I do with it? Because you might have that kind of feeling of fighting with yourself, what you think should be done, what you think. I'm hearing consequences, and are you going to call the spade the spade? That's what the moon is telling me. Then you have a Knight of Swords, so maybe very sudden development, things might be coming your way. You might have some kind of news regarding your job, money, and that's going to be charging. And I don't know, for some of you it's going to be the indication of some kind of financial stability, something that is well earned. But also someone who's going to kind of try to put their points across, and it's not necessarily always going to be gentle. I don't really think that either situation or person going to kind of have that gentleness of touch. You have 8 of Wands, Justice, 3 of Swords, and 4 of Pentacles over here. So I think your things going to be happening very rapidly. 8 is indicating things are going left, right and centre, very busy, very intense. That, as you can see, the card has no people, so it's indicating the expansion of energy, expansion of things, and all those ones, they have a green growth on them, and they're kind of charging towards the justice. So it almost feels like either life or whatever is going to happen is going to kind of prompt you to go in a certain direction, but you might be very fixed about certain things, or if not fixed, you might be choosing to avoid certain things or avoid from taking position or making a decision. And nevertheless, it feels like either you're going to be forced, or your hand going to be forced, and spade would have to be called spade, and then you would have to kind of wait and see what is going on. Equally, what I would say for some of you is to enjoy yourself in terms of financial terms, like buying things that you truly want, like, or desire, but equally doing it within your own means. It's just do it. They say do it, enjoy life, enjoy the things that you really like to buy or have, but they say, yeah, you have to just at some point you have to stop. I guess that's what they're trying to say. So whatever is going to happen, so either it feels like you would have to act. It feels like your hand going to be forced over here, and then it almost feels like you would have to kind of do it regardless of the reaction and wait and see. So in terms of the best way forward, what to focus in King of Pentacles, so on yourself, on your own financial well-being, on your health, on yourself, and actually on overcoming your own limitations. That's what's coming through. What to release? It's something to do with family, friends. It's almost, you might have some kind of you might be idealist, Libra. You might be wanting to see of situations of people for better than they are, and they say get real, basically get real. What would be the best way forward? Actually take the charge of situation and manage it, and not be afraid of doing so. So what's additional commentary here, Libra? Yes, take the charge, go ahead. You have a thought, whatever it has to be done, do it. You'll be successful at it. So go for it, Libra. Libra, as usual, it's an absolute pleasure reading for you. I hope you're going to have a smashing December, at least the first beginning. No, what I'm talking about. Libra, as usual, it's a pleasure to read for you. Have a smashing the first half of December. Thank you for tuning. If you liked it, please let me know. If you find it helpful, please comment, subscribe. Once again, you take care, and bye for now.